Alright, so start of the paper crane project. I'm going to try to do one from start to finish. And first I need to make a square out of the paper. I'm going to make some folds. And it's funny because I was practicing this about every morning before school. And I mentioned that in my post. And very frustrated with it. But I think I finally have it. This one's not going to be perfect, but it's going to give you an idea that I actually can do this now. Alright, so I made a square with the paper, I made a fold, and now I need to make another fold this way. I liked how this assignment held me accountable for actually learning this. Alright, I'm going to interject these comments throughout the video. So I have a square now. I'm going to fold it over this way. I'm going to fold it like a hot dog bun. This way. And this way. And now, this is where I got tricked out before, but I think I have it now. So I fold it into a tinier square that way. I have to make what it's going to end up looking like is a kite shape. I'm going to make some really nice tight folds, or try, on both sides. Alright, you can tell some of my folds are going to be off, but hopefully we'll get the idea when it's all said and done. Okay, so I have a kite shape. I'm going to fold the top down a little bit, and it's going to play an important role a little later on in this project. Okay, so now the job is to unfold this, and I have to make another fold, and this was kind of a tricky fold to learn at first too. This is where I got stopped a lot. I'm going to fold this up like this, and the initial fold that I made, where I folded the tip of the kite down, is where it's going to hinge on right here. So I kind of have to straighten that out. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Thought it was funny while I was doing this, while I was practicing this in my classroom every morning. The kids, that was our doorbell, by the way. Somebody's at the door, but the doorbell's in the form of a dog. Kind of warns us of intruders. But getting back to my point, see, I have that side down. Is every morning when I was doing this, the kids were asking, "What are you doing, Mr. Steve?" So I'm making a paper crane. I have to do it for one of my classes. So, why you gotta make a paper crane for one of your classes? What's that about? And I explained to them that we had to do it using only help forums and YouTube videos online, and they were very intrigued. Okay, getting back to the paper crane now, is I folded like that, and I had to fold each corner in. Okay, so now I have that. But the trick here then is I have to fold on each side. So now I'm going to have a shape like that. Okay, and this next step is where I really got lost. I'm going to fold each flap up this way. And this is where I got stuck time and time again. I had to go back and watch the video multiple times. But the kids seemed very interested in it. And to the point where, they wanted to help me, and they wanted to do it too. So I think it's something that I will pursue in the future, doing a project like this. Okay, so I have a shape like this, and this is where I got stuck, as I mentioned. I have to fold it again this way. Okay, so now it looks like I have like a bishop's hat or something like that. Okay, And now I fold this wing down and this one of the wings down, and I have that shape. I pull this out a little bit, pinch it again. I have the head, pull this back for the tail, pinch it closed, wings up, and I now have my paper crane. Voila!